Okay, so how to get the latest video on YouTube using PHP, and yeah, let's just start it. So I already do this on Python, so we're gonna do this on PHP, and yeah, let's just start it. So basically, if you're gonna find that how to access on YouTube API using PHP, so using Python is the, I guess, the easiest way to do this. But yeah, so maybe some of your environment are stuck on PHP, and yeah, let's just start. So Python and PHP are the easiest way, but on Python you're gonna write less but do more, and that's the good thing on Python. Like, you're gonna type less but you can do more on that. But on PHP, like, it can do the same, but you know what, I hate the syntax of PHP even now. Like, you know what, let's just start it. So what it looks like, so I'm gonna save this on main.json so you can get the idea, and we're gonna read it. So I'm gonna run this thing first. So first I'm gonna run the main php dot main dot php. So basically we're gonna access to the YouTube API, and we're gonna get my 2 latest video. So I'm gonna pull the reference. So I use the search list. So you see this service, that search list, this one. So this is the function we're gonna use on the search. So we're gonna bypass the parts that snippet, and where is it, channel ID. So this one, channel ID, and the max result of 2. So I don't want to use all my quota, how we gonna pronounce that. And so there's a limit that you can access on YouTube API, that's why I limit it on 2. So we're gonna order this by dates. So in order to get the latest video on my channel, and type, what type of that, so we want video. So that's it, very straightforward. I'm gonna run this thing, and so this is a CLI command line, and we're gonna get this CLI command line program. So we're gonna get our verification code. So let's say I'm gonna do this on the right side. I'm gonna get my verification code, and that. So you're gonna, this isn't verified. You're gonna go advanced and go to the title and thumbnail and save. You're gonna allow and allow. So you're gonna get this kind of verification. Get your verification code, enter here, and yeah, that's it. So on the code, so I put the output on my main.json so you can get it. So we don't need to run this over and over again. So yeah, it's kind of like this. Run this one time and we're gonna read it on this file. Only like 15 line of codes, I guess. So not Python, PHP, read.php. Okay, so we read on the JSON file. So this is the YouTube ID and YouTube channel ID. And yeah, so if you go to the main JSON, so if you see, we're gonna access ID and video ID. We're gonna go to ID and video ID. So this is the result. So what is video ID and what is the YouTube channel ID? So I already explained this on my Python tutorial on how to access API. So YouTube ID is, if you're gonna go to YouTube channel, and let's say kind of like this. So you get the URL. So this is the YouTube ID, not entire full URL though. So this is the video ID, and the channel ID is kind of like this. Okay, so this is the channel ID on here. Very straightforward, already explained it. And yeah, so this is how you're gonna get the latest video. You can use this code and read the main.json like every day you wanna get. So why I format this type of thing? So I already explained this. Okay, one more time. Video ID and channel ID are very common on YouTube API. I think those are the most important thing. So you should be familiar as a what term. If I say video ID, we're talking about that video ID. Channel ID, we're talking about the channel ID. You're gonna use this a lot. So where you gonna use this channel ID and video ID? If you're searching on video on a channel or something like that, and if you're gonna comment, so this type of format is the best way you're gonna do. You're gonna put it on list. I did not put it on list, right? I just printed. So this is the type of content you're gonna want to put on your array list, your array, like that. So you can easily comment it on using, where is that comment that insert. You're gonna use that. So you need to bypass the video ID and channel ID, and very straightforward. So you can download my code on GitHub. So I'm gonna explain how you're gonna use my code. So if you don't have experience on Composer, so you need to install Composer for this. Composer. Okay, so what is Composer? Composer is a package manager like pip. So it's on PHP. So if you're using Python, you're gonna use pip. If you're gonna use PHP, you're gonna use Composer. So this is the installation for that. So you need to install Composer required Google Client 2.7 or something like that. Paste it on here. So if you go to the folder, you're gonna get this kind of big vendor, and yeah, so that's it. I think I'm not gonna git ignore this vendor. I'm gonna install it on my Git. If I upload this, I'm not gonna get ignore this vendor file, so you can easily test it. Maybe it will not work, so or you can just change the composer.json version. If you're watching this in the future or something like that, you can use this code. And yeah, so run the main PHP and read the main.json. So that's how it works, so you can easily understand it. And one last thing, you need your client secret.json. So if you go to the code, so every time you're gonna make access on an API, it will read your client secret.json. So what is this? So this is your OAuth 2.0. I have the tutorial on my channel. Find it, how to make your OAuth 2.0 and like that. If you get that, use in here. So don't ever share your client secret.json or something like that. It's a security risk and API key. Okay, so this video is getting longer. So if you're gonna use this, download your OAuth 2.0 and you're ready to go. And yeah, so I'm gonna push it to my Git so you can use it. And yeah, like and subscribe.